Well, hello, happy Saturday afternoon, guys. I'm here in the kitchen, and today I'm gonna do canning on some beanie weenies. You remember, hopefully, back in the day when people would have the hot dogs and the baked beans or pork and beans. Well, we're just gonna do beanie weenies. We're gonna use some ballpark franks, and then we're gonna make our sauce, which consists of just tomato sauce. So I put in two of these. They are 1 pound cans. So I put two in, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of smoked paprika, a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and then it's going to be 1.5 cups of brown sugar. And then we'll add in 1 cup of water, or you can use stock. So we're going to go ahead and cut up the hot dogs, and we'll get this going so that we can go ahead and can them. Of course, the bean I'm going to use is going to be a northern bean, the great northern beans. You can use that. If you can find dried cannellini beans, that'd be good too. I right now have some of the beans soaking, because we'll use about 1/3 of a cup of beans to the mixture as we put it in the jars. So I'm going to go ahead and get the hot dogs cut up, and then I'll bring you guys back when I get that done. Hey guys, Digitally Fit Fabulous back. So okay, we've got everything set up, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get our ingredients in for the beanie weenie. So I'm adding in 1/2 cup of beans. You could do 1/3 cup, it's just up to you. The recipe doesn't call for onion, but I'm putting some onion in. And then of course the hot dogs, so I'm kind of just eyeballing the hot dogs in here. On and do next stuff. And again, like I said, I'm using 1/2 cup of beans in here, and then my onions to go in, and then of course the hot dogs that I have cut up, those in there, and then we're gonna go back and add the sauce to each one. And yeah, you just wanna get these going. Just something reminiscent from childhood that to get pork and beans back in the day with the hot dogs. So we have the beanie weenies. So just get those hot dogs over in there. This one, beans as the base, and then we got a nice sauce, like I told you at the beginning for the sauce. It's tomato sauce with brown sugar, garlic, onion powder. You can use smoked paprika, or you can use liquid smoke. I used a little bit of both of those. And then the salt in there. And I thought that made a good sauce. So now we're going to go ahead and get this sauce moved over here a little bit closer so that we can work with it. And we're just going to get that ladled off in here over that. Of course, we have already done our jars and got them processed. Sterilized them. Again, we're going 1/2 inch headspace. On to the next. The sauce really, really smells good, and I'm sure I'll probably maybe have extra left over. And if so, not a problem. Can it. Just the sauce if I would like. We'll turn it in, add a few more ingredients, and actually turn it even into a nice barbecue sauce, because it's basically already that way. Maybe add in a couple more ingredients, or leave it as is and just have it as a barbecue sauce. Let it cook down a little bit more, because all we really did is heat it to dissolve the brown sugar in it. So it will cook this. If I may not have sauce left, so we'll just see where we're at, because I should be able to make another 4 pints with the ingredients. Okay, so next we want to go in with our debubbler and these jars, any bubbles that may be in them, and then if it needs more sauce, we'll add it, which after debubbling that one, I see that's exactly going to need more sauce. So the next one it looks like. why it's important to debubble and get your bubbles out so you can tell where you're at with your liquid. Because even though when I filled it up, it looked like I was perfect, I was on the mark. See now that nope, you need to go back and add a little bit more sauce. So that's what we're going to do. Because all of them seem to need a bit more sauce in them, and that's fine. You just always want to make sure that you take that step and debubble to get any of those bubbles out and get it moved around. Then it gives you a true picture of where the sauce actually, the liquid is in that process, and then you can just kind of add more when you see you need more add. So pretty much all of these ended up needing more once I debubble. Again, that's fine, because we're just going to go back in with it. And the next thing we're going to do is get towel paper and a little bit of white vinegar and go around the tops of the jars. And sorry, I should apologize at the beginning. I have my air fryer running in the background, so it's a bit noisy in here. But anyway, we're doing this because this gives you a way to, first of all, make sure that you give the jars lids time to a good chance to seal, and also to ensure that you don't have any damaged, cracked tops. So you want to make sure that you don't skip that step, you know, because sometimes you can't see it with the eye, but you'll be able to feel it, you know, with your hand. And of course, as you put your lids on, we're only doing the lids fingertip tight. So it's not like you want to get it screwed on really good, but you do want to get it fingertip tight on here. So we've got all our lids on, and we'll get them in the canner. We're going to go ahead and process them for 75 minutes in the canner. So when we finish and come back, we'll show you what the finished product is. Hey, all right guys, so I'm back and we're done processing the Beanie Weenies. Let me grab one out so you can see. And there we have it, boiling nicely. So very happy with this. Gonna set it over here to go ahead and finish processing so we can hear those beautiful pings. But I appreciate you guys stopping in with me again in my kitchen. This is Digitally Fit and Fabulous. Please make sure you subscribe and like and share the videos, and I'll be back soon, guys. You guys have a great day.